Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss operators in Excel. So what is meant by operators in Excel? Let's say we have logical operators, we have conditional operators. We're going to see how to execute that in Excel and how to frame a formula. First step, let's say I'm having a data called car prices. So we have multiple like make of that car, model of that car, year, mileage and price of that car, what is the color of that car and what is the state. Now I'm just asking a simple, what is my conditional operators means? Let's say this is I'm selecting 1 year and I'm selecting whether it is greater than 2015. So I'm asking whether this cell is greater than 2000. I'm asking a condition. So I'm just asking a simple condition whether this C2, that is nothing but C column and second row, is greater than 2015. What is giving? It's giving me the answers in true or false. So I want to execute this to all rows. So if I select this, are able to see the in a cell, if you're selecting, you're able to find a dot button at the end and the top like bottom corner, if right corner actually, if you double tap it, double click it, this function will get applied to all the, see why this is giving false. So if you, because this C990 is greater than 2015, it's 2010, which is lesser than 2015, which is not passing this condition. This, that's why it's returning me a false. This is called conditional operators. You can give greater than, lesser than, or else you can give greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to. This is the way to greater than or equal to. You can also pass lesser than or equal to, and not equal to. So not, this is not equal to, sorry, one second, this is not equal to, this is not equal to. So you can pass anything. So I'm just writing here, so greater than, lesser than, this is greater than or equal to, lesser than or equal to, this is not equal to, greater than, lesser than, greater than or equal to, lesser than or equal to, this is not equal to. So this is the conditional operators. Understood? So when you're using any condition, it will return the answers in Boolean. Now, conditional operators. This is logical operators. So what is logical operators means? Applying some logic. So let's say I'm going to say whether this year want to be greater than 2015. I'm going to give you a logic. Year want to be greater than 2015. At the same time, your make want to be Chevrolet. Now there is two condition. There is two logic to be applied. So first is I'm using AND operator. In logical operator, there is two things. One is AND and another is OR. So if I use AND, it asking for logic 1. So first logic is I'm just selecting the year and I am asking for the, is whether it is greater than 2015. This is my first logic, comma. What is my second logic, which is my make want to be equal to Chevrolet, right? Now it is giving me false because AND operator means the both condition want to true. Let's say 2000, it want to be 2015 also. At the same time, the make want to be Chevrolet. If two condition is satisfied, it will return me a true. I hope you understood. AND operator means both the condition want to be satisfied. Sir, you can give n number of conditions. Let's say logic 1, logic 2, logic 3 to logic n. You can apply multiple conditions, but the key here is all the condition want to satisfy, then only it will give me true. Understood? Now, if instead of Nissan, if I copy and pasting the Chevrolet here, it will become true. Why? Because it's satisfying make also, at the same time it is satisfying the year. So whatever the condition you have mentioned inside the AND, it want to satisfy. Else then it will return a true. If any one of the condition is not satisfying, it will give me false. So now I'm going to Nissan itself. Right now, if you want sir, why if I drag it down, let's say I'm giving a double tap, why, how this formula is getting executed means because of relative reference. So whenever you're dragging it down, automatically the selected cells is also coming out, right? You're dragging this to down, how you are doing like this, automatically the cells also coming to down. Are you able to understand this, all of you? The cells also coming down, correct? So this is AND operator. At the same time, you can also go for OR operator. So OR operator is very simple. And means both condition want to satisfy. OR operator means if any one of the condition is satisfied. For example, OR of open bracket. So first logical operator want to be the year which want to be greater than 2015. At the same time, make which want to be equal to Chevrolet, right? So now, which is giving me true as the answer, right? So here how I'm getting true, here I'm getting false, because if you look into this, if two condition is satisfied, like OR operator means, and operator means, I hope you know both condition want to satisfy. In OR operator, if any one of the condition is satisfied, it will give me true. So if you see here, the year is greater than 2015, one condition satisfied, but make is not satisfying. So if any one of the condition is satisfied, it will give me the true. So let's say everything is true because it's satisfying one condition, which is 2018. Coming down, so why this is false? If any one condition is satisfied, it will give me true, right? But why it is false is that both the conditions are not satisfied. Here want to be greater than 2015, but here it is 2010. And the make want to be Chevrolet, here it is Toyota. If both conditions are not satisfied, it will return false. Else, if any one condition satisfied, it will give me the true. I hope you understood. So this is the and or operator, which is very useful in real time. You will use many things in using the and or operator. Now, in this model we have discussed two things: conditional operators and logical operators in Excel. At the same time, you also want to understand what is meant by relative reference and absolute reference. So for example, here I'm using a new sheet, relative and absolute. So what is my relative reference? We seen that, let's say I'm having a price and quantity. Let's say I'm having some price of 1 2, so let's say 1.123 rupees, 345 rupees, 678 rupees and something. So he purchased for two quantity, three quantity, 4 5 6 7, sorry. So we have this. So for total price, so for a total price I want to, so I'm just giving the box here. So let's say for total price, what I'm doing is I'm multiplying the price into quantity. So which is giving me 246. So let's say I'm just dragging it down. So the total price is nothing but sum of these all. So which is 7344 is the total price. Understood? Now what we are doing is 1 minute. So how it is executing means this is called relative reference. When we are dragging it down, automatically what is happening? The cells also coming, the formula is also executing row by row. Now coming to final amount after discount. So now total price, so after discount. So right now the shop is giving a discount of 13 percentage on each and every products. So the discount rate is 13 percentage. So now I want to apply the discount amount, correct? Now I want to add a discount amount. So what will happen is if I multiply this with this, I will get a discount. So the discount is 31 rupees 0.98. For example, if I drag it down, sir, it's not coming correctly. Why? Because when you are dragging it down, here it is correct. Coming to the second cell, the cells also in the discount cell is also moving. Are able to see here? Because of the relative reference that we are given, this is also coming down, which is not holding any values. This is also not, then discount versus 2710, it's giving me a error, value error. So this is not a proper way. So now I want to log the cell. If even though I'm dragging it down, it want to stay with H2, correct? Yes or no? Even though if I drag it down, I want to have H2. So we want to lock the cell. To lock it, we can select it and give F4. So if you give F4, automatically the cell will be locked. Understood? Now if you give enter, Now if I drag this to down, automatically now value is popping out very correctly, because if you see any cells, it's still sticking with the H2. Why? Because you locked the cell, which is nothing but absolute reference. You have made a absolute reference between the H5 and the H2. Understood? Here it's relative reference, because we want this to be executed for each and every rows. While coming to discount, we have single cell. We want to use the single cell to be populated for each and every calculation. So we are locking the cell, which is called absolute reference. Now you can calculate the after discount. I hope you understood. This is very, very simple. Relative reference and absolute reference. And also we have seen and or operator in Excel. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks everyone.